Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at 6226 Southeast 40th Avenue here in Portland. We are located at the back of the house right now. We're going through a 4-inch ABS cleanout. It's pretty darn close to the rear entrance into the home here. And I describe everything as if you're standing in the street facing the front of the home. So anyway, we're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Water is a-running, and we're going to zero out down here at the base of the cleanout. So there is a cleanout inside the home down in the basement. The reason I'm going, and I tried to start with that one right out of the gate, just because it often allows me to see more pipe. I was hoping maybe this would be a two-way, but it's not. These frequently aren't. Anyway, that cleanout down there, I don't know that anyone's actually removed it. It looks like it's been situated on there a long time. The tricky part with it is it's crammed right into a corner of a wall. And I even brought my shorty wrench down, and you still can't get that wrench. There's just not enough room in there to turn it. So it's one of those caps that can be removed, but it's going to take a bit of doing to do so. You know, cutting the cap out is probably what you'd have to do, unless you've got a big, huge T-bar or destroy the cap, something like that. Anyway, from the looks of it, that portion of the line looks like it's been scoped at some point. That's why the repair looks like it starts over here. Just wanted you to be aware of that. There's a small section of the line here I just don't really have access to. My camera's been upside down here for a moment. I'm not sure why it won't orientate. Which doesn't bug my eyeballs at all, but sorry, that's probably a little goofy to look at. We're transitioning here to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe, and so far it's an immaculate sewer line. I mean, structurally looks great, but it's also absolutely spotless clean. This is precisely how you want your sewer line to look right here. And that's the hallmark. I mean, the main thing that keeps your line clean over time, by and large, is not putting cooking oil, fats, greases, oils down your line. Get into a little bit of standing water. It's very, very tiny belly. That thing's rinky-dink even if it's close into the home. At the distance that is from the house, it has zero bearing on functionality. It would have almost no bearing on functionality even if it was 2 feet outside the home. So anyway, there's the main there at 76 feet. Your combination of 3034 and ABS. I will put cast iron on the report because I can tell some of the pipe is cast iron. Just based on the clean out inside, it's just not stuff I can run the camera through. We're going to go locate the camera really quick here while the pipe drains. Alrighty, located the camera head successfully. This is a wraparound sewer line, so a line shoots out the back of the house. It then wraps around the right side of the home. That's as you face the front of the house from Southeast 40th. And if you were to kind of draw a straight line from the right side yard right out to the road, you'll see kind of a rectangle patch out in the middle of the street with a small circular steel cover plate. It's right in that patch there where the line hits the main lateral. Anyway, this little thing here is, in fact, being at 65 feet, this isn't repair worthy or in any way, shape, matter, or form, but I actually think this might be even in city territory. Either way, this is nothing I would ever recommend you fix. It's just way too small. So the little belly here dissipates off at about just shy of 70 feet. And it starts here at it's from about 66 to 70 feet. And at your worst point here, you have about a 1/4 inch of water. And for reference, after doing 25,000, well, I didn't just develop this, but years ago, about 10, 12 years back, where I started to barely see debris start hanging up in lines is around a 5-foot belly with an inch of water. So I don't even consider repairs until that point. And that all appears to be in city territory anyway. I would not even bother bugging the city about that. They will not fix that. No, they should anyway. It's teeny tiny. Anyway, if you want to keep your line this clean, you're newer to home ownership, especially important if you have little kids in the house that are still learning how to fold toilet paper and like to ball it up. Cooking oil, grease, that kind of stuff that builds up, it's a main contributor to blockages occurring. Especially so when the line's being abused or balled up toilet paper is going down the pipe. So it's a very good maintenance item. It's about the only thing you can do as a homeowner to help maintain flow. If you have enough grease or oil on your pans, that when you turn that pan sideways, if it's hot or warm anyway, if there's enough on there that it runs off the pan and beads or worse, it's at that point you want to do something about it. You let it either pour it into a jar or a metal tin cup or something like that when it's still liquid, or let it cool down and scrape it off into a garbage can or wipe it out with a paper towel once it's cooled off. If you got a thin little coating of Pam spray on the pan, hot water and soap does the job. It's when you're putting real quantity down the line that it gets you. So this is a household that is doing a fantastic job. I don't think they've ever put a drop of bacon grease down this thing ever. It's extremely clean. So great flow all the way to the main lateral connection. All the ABS and PVC pipe we just scoped there, all of it is in good condition. Very, very clean, has good flow. Line is functioning properly at this time.